Hello, so here's a video explaining this guide right here. You can find this in Developers, Resources, Spring Guides, AWS MySQL plus Spring. So we will be using a MySQL database with AWS. You can create it following the tutorial linked in the guide. And I will be explaining how to connect the database with the workbench and also with the Spring application. So let's get started. First thing we need to do is take a note of our database endpoint, port, and database name. So you can find this in the database tab. We can see under connectivity and security our endpoint. We want to copy that and also remember the port number and also the database name, which is under configuration right here. Next up is to open up MySQL Workbench. So I have it open right here, and go to the Connect to Database tab, and you can find that under here and here. So we want to put our host name here, which will be the endpoint right here. We have the port and the username. So the username and password will be given to you once we create the database. So we connect, and there we go. So now you can view the table like such, right? And you can see that it already has the user table right there because I ran it before. So let's see what's in the table right now. Whoops. Okay, I think this is it. There you go. So now let's say we want to add some new data into the database using the API. So what we will do is we'll open up the Spring application, which I have up here. This is just the one from the tutorial, this one right here. So the only thing we need to do is to change these values right here into the values of the AWS database. So what we'll do is we'll just replace this localhost with the endpoint.
So actually,
keep the port.
You ever missed the AC?
And then change DB example to the database name. And then we will change the username to the one that we'll be using. And then the password was, let's see, I don't have it saved. Actually, I think I actually saved, copy the entire thing. There we go. Yes. So now we can run the API. Oh no, it failed. Why did it fail? Spring Boot. Oh, I see. Okay, because I was in the wrong directory. So I have to go to yes. Now we can run it. And there we go. We have it running. So if I go to this API requests application right here, Postman, and I run, let's say, Ashley at gmail.ashley, and I send it over, it gives me a 200 status code. And if we look at the workbench, execute it, there we go, Ashley. So just to know, there's no way that we can view the database on the AWS website, we will have to use the Workbench to do that. And that's it. Thank you for watching, and subscribe.